So Costa Rica is such a unique country. They don't have a standing army. They have such a high level of happiness. From what I hear, and all that kind of cool stuff. I'm gonna start looking into flights here pretty soon. I think you're kind of convincing me. When you first settled there, though, what were some of the biggest surprises and adjustments you had to make to your life? Like, what were, the culture shock moments, the language, the pace of life, anything like that?
I already spoke Spanish before I moved.
Oh,
But army ants,
army ant.
literal army ants. Yes,
Oh,
they are army ants.
that's true. I thought it was like a term. No, you
You
meant
know,
literal ants. Okay.
literal ants. The army ants because they come through and we were told like, hey, when they come through, just leave the house and then come back in an hour or so, they'll be gone because they come in and they clean house. So if you've got bugs and spiders and stuff hiding in your house, they come in and they get them. But they also hurt like hell if they bite you. So that was something to get used to. The flooding, like because we were in the jungle during rainy season, having it rain for 7 days straight with without ceasing. And that only happened our first year. And I don't know if that was like a test to see if we were built for it or not. But I remember at like day 6 praying, God, I need 30 minutes of silence because we had a tin roof
And
and
like made it.
tin, yes,
Night.
tin roof.
Oh,
Yes. And it was raining, pounding nonstop and I don't even know how this is possible, but it did. And I need 30 minutes of silence. And we got it. We got like 45. It stopped raining. It got 45 minutes. We came out. We were just so happy, but then it started raining again. But that 45 minutes gave us the recharge that we needed. I feel like if we hadn't gotten that, we probably would have left.
oh, oh man.
We probably would have left.
Like, all right, yeah, this is enough. All right, we get it.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't our
Yeah.
jam.
Yeah. So rainy season is something that was an adjustment. And the nature. I feel like those are the only things though. Like when you're an army brat, you like adjust to things real quick. Like we would have to move in the middle of the school year and go to a new school. So, I feel like I'm a Pisces, so I'm really always kind of in flow, right? So it's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, we'll roll with it. So I think my husband might have a different perspective, or even my daughter, but for me, those were the two big things. Everything else I felt like was we could roll with it.
Right, right. Well, fast forward to today. What has your overall experience living in Costa Rica been like? What's been like the most beautiful or affirming part of it? And how's it been? I know you guys have been there for going on 8 years, so you must be happy you're there.
Yeah, we love it here. I would say so with the cancer. When we finished, I ended up having a mastectomy and all that. My doctor was like, all right, uh, if you want to have more children, you'll need to see a fertility specialist because the chemo did a number on your reproductive system. I was in full menopause after those chemo treatments at 34 years old. Yeah. And so I wasn't having a cycle or anything like that. We moved to Costa Rica. Within 6 months, my cycle starts back. I call my doctor and I was like, hey, you said, you know, and he was like, oh, it's probably just the last hurrah. Well, it wasn't. It it was back to how it was prior to cancer. Like you could set a clock to it. And then I would say another 6 to 8 months after that, I was pregnant with my son. He is a miracle accident baby.
Man,
And we always say, I don't think he would exist had we stayed in the States. And so he is the biggest blessing of moving here and just really living a slower pace of life, right? Like really kind of, I mean, it was a slower pace of life, right? And then COVID happened, and so it got even slower. Yeah, the slower pace of life, and they value children here, and it's been good. It's been really, really good. Like just the things, the little things that matter. How when we took my daughter to school, she started the fourth grade here, and she had a long summer because the school year here is February to November. And she got out of school at the end of May and then had all that time before she would start school here, which would have been in February, because they were in the middle of the school year when she came. Um, so she had a super long summer break, and we did homeschooling during that time and just home learning. But when she started school, then we went to the school. They had like an open house thing, and afterward, the headmaster asked us to stay back. So we walk into a room. There's the headmaster, the superintendent, the English teacher, and the teacher that would be her teacher. And they wanted to have a meeting with us to let us know that anything that we needed, they were there to help. That if we needed support, like if she needed extra testing time while she got acclimated to the language, they would give it to her. She was allowed to bring a Spanish English dictionary to school with her, and that the English teacher was there to help. Like they wanted us to know that they were there to support us. And that was mind blowing because I don't know that non-English speaking families get that same support when they enter schools in my home country.